Last week we brought you with us from Nashville, Tennessee all the way to San Juan, Puerto Rico. We caught a ferry to Culebra to experience the world-famous Playa Flamenco. And then we took you to Playa Vacía Talega in Loíza. We invite you to subscribe and stick around while we're continuing to experience what Puerto Rico has in store for us. We set off first thing in the morning to experience Crash Boat Beach in Aguadilla. It looks a bit different since Hurricane Maria, but locals still consider Crash Boat to be one of the best places on the island to enjoy the sun, sand, and sea.
Spilling up my red lines. It should have been the last time. All your torches.
Crash Boat Beach was pretty much a washout, but it was good because the water was warm. After the storms, because we have a tropical storm coming through right now, some locals came out and said we shouldn't be swimming in the water, that on the other side of the pier there was a river that had formed from the rain that caused a bunch of trash and dead animals and things like that to flow out into the ocean. That it happens from time to time. However, the water is super brown. It looks and smells like sewage. It's kind of like a brown and green, and there's no visible trash floating, which makes me think it's totally sewer. Like right now, the door's open, I can smell it.
The next morning, we rented a boat to take us out to several keys off the coast.
Bienvenidos a Cayo Enrique.
How does it feel to be stranded?
It feels good.
Cayo Enrique is a great place to start, with near waist-high water and mangroves to block the waves and shade you from the sun. You're almost guaranteed to have a great time. As a tip, the earlier you arrive to any of the keys, the better your experience will likely be. They do get busy, and they can get rowdy, but that's all part of the fun. A visit to the salt flats was a must before we explored the area around one of the many lighthouses here on the island.
What do you think about it?
Oh, it's beautiful. It's super beautiful. This is probably a little over a half mile from where you can park to get in. Don't let the walk in dissuade you from making it here. It's beautiful.
And then the rain.
Just like that, this storm has arrived. We're not even halfway to the car. Refreshing though. It was hot. Now we're wet.
What better way to dry off than with a parcha mojito and some food? Since we were close, our next stop was to Playa Bouillabaisse.
Keeping in mind the numbers right now, Matt, here in the United States are on par with Rome in terms of how this disease has progressed. What's the situation there?
We're all gonna die, but maybe not tonight. We're all gonna try not to go outside.
Salud! Salud. Salud. Salud.
Salud!
Cheers. Wepa! Wepa!
So close your eyes and hope. Close your eyes and say we're all gonna die, a little terrified. We're closing the blinds, our hands are sanitized. We're running for our lives. There's nowhere to hide. Our lungs and legs are tired.
Friends, I know everything's been a little bit all over the place since we got here in Puerto Rico. We've showed you some beautiful stuff, but we primarily wanted to focus on spending time with family. But now the adventure begins. We are checking out of the hotel. We're beelining back to San Juan. We've got some friends who are flying in to hang out with us for the next week here in Puerto Rico.
Don't tell them what.
I'm not telling them what. I'm not telling you guys what. You're just gonna have to see. So we're excited to show you what we've got coming up next.
We said goodbye to family, and then we made our way back outside of the terminal.
Mariajosé's family just left, and flight landed.
Yes, and we're waiting out here for them and waiting for the people that are picking us up to get here.
It's gonna be a double whammy. It's gonna be a double whammy. What are we all doing here?
What are we doing in Puerto Rico?
Hanging out right now. Thank God
Yeah.
it's a lot warmer outside than it was inside.
I don't know why, but I have this like stress, anxiety feeling. I don't know why. I'm so nervous. I really hope enjoy Puerto Rico as much as we do, and you guys enjoy what we're gonna do as much as I think we're gonna enjoy it.
You guys are our tour guides.
You guys are our tour. Yeah, don't put that on us, please. Oh! So wait, we got a shower?
So you got a shower.
we're gonna do some roof deck action while we're here.
Definitely doing roof deck.
Oh yeah.
Always wanted a roof deck.
We're gonna need it, right?
Yeah, we'll need it. We'll take it.
Mariajosé and Leila know each other from growing up in Venezuela. So when she and Carlos invited us to take their vans for a trip in Puerto Rico, we were even more excited than we could begin to even describe. This isn't something exclusive to us. They own a company called Vive, which is one of the coolest ways to get around and experience the culture here in Puerto Rico. They gave us the keys to their newest van and told us to meet them in Old San Juan for dinner and drinks so we could all catch up.
I am on a kick when it comes to mofongo because I know that I'm not going to be able to eat it when we get back. So I've literally had like 5 different mofongos since we got here in Puerto Rico, and I think this is number 6. I just can't get enough. We just got back from the fresh market. I think everybody's got to pee pretty bad. We're going to load up the groceries in our vans, and then it's time to go to the beach. You guys ready to go to the beach?
Ready!
Whippa!
Whippa! Friends, we wake up so early today, maybe like around 6 in the morning, and it is 9:01. And we're all super tired. We made it to the beach spot that we're sleeping for the night. It's hot, there are mosquitoes, but I guess this is the experience of being in a van in an island right next to the beach. So I'm happy. My feet are sandy and I'm happy. I can hear the waves crashing in the very back, and I cannot wait to show you our view tomorrow morning. But we're ready to sleep in someone else's van, which is so random. Like, both of us, I think, feel like this is such a crazy experience because we built our van around our necessities, and like being in someone else's van that put the thought behind it is just insane. We're gonna have everything linked down below, and I think it's time to sleep. We have a fan pulling some hot air out. We have 2 little fans, and I think we're ready to sleep. Are you ready, Bobo?
Let's go!
Let's go to bed.